So you were an early believer in the need for common courses and common experiences for students. Could you talk a little bit about why you felt that was important?
I thought it was important for a number of different reasons. I thought it was a way to knit the school together more, for one, but we've talked about that. The more important reason was Derek Bach had introduced me to a man named David Garvin over at the business school, who had studied the history of the case method at Harvard and what using Common Core case-based courses could do for a school. And in his view, it was the case-based common courses at the business school, the law school, and the Kennedy School to some extent, and the medical school that had really boosted those schools to the preeminent place in their profession, and in the process had solidified the profession. Well, there was no question then, and it remains true today, I think, the profession of education needs to be strengthened. At the moment, every person thinks they know how to educate better than somebody who's actually had sophisticated professional education. So I thought if Harvard could begin to develop a common curriculum, if Harvard could identify things that people needed to know and be able to do, if they were really considered professionals in education, it would help us lead the profession across the country to a more respected and expert, in a sense, profession.
Okay. And so what were some of the initial steps you took to actually make that a reality?
Well, you have to have faculty. I mean, as
Yes,
you know,
of
it
course.
always goes to the faculty. And the person who really did the most in the faculty to push for that was Catherine Snow. I mean, Catherine is one of these people, as you know, who can do 25 projects at once and look like she's doing nothing.
Exactly.
And she created a partnership with Worcester and with various schools in Worcester. She got a lot of faculty involved, and she actually got the initial course up and running.
Yes.
So it's exciting to hear that it's continuing.
Yes, and so this question of team teaching,
that's
lots
great.
of different voices coming into the curriculum. So yes, we have continued and thinking about what is that core, what should the core be? What are the foundational skills? And Catherine is still a big part of that now.
Good,
of course. I'm so
because
so
it
lucky to
really
have her.
remains true that if Harvard can really make progress on that, it will be nationally very important, I think.